If you're up for a good laugh, be sure to check out my comics on Instagram at JMan's Comic Book Adventures. Every action we take is a vote cast for the type of person we want to become. Now, I may have just butchered that phrase or that quote. I think I haven't got it 100% correct. But today I want to talk about this book, Atomic Habits, because I've been listening to an audiobook called Unscripted, and in that book, MJ DeMarco talks about James Clear's work, and he talks specifically about identity change. So this is London Lad Lost in Asia, and I believe that this is such an important thing that artists need to get their head around. The reason why I have this chart here, and then these charts over here, and one over there, and I have all of these things, is because I truly do believe in identity. I believe that you should remind yourself of who you are, the type of person you are, and the type of person you want to become. You should really have that ingrained. Like, you are this, right? And the title of this video is You Aren't an Aspiring Artist, because I don't believe if you're watching this video and you want to become an artist, you're an aspiring artist. You are an artist. That is the mindset you need to succeed. You are an artist, right? And it's really to do with this, right? James Clear's book, because I do believe that when he talks about this, it's better to have a 2-minute habit every single day than trying to make this great effort of let's do 4 hours. I'm gonna draw every single day for 4 hours and then burning out, and then you do art inconsistently. It's way better to draw every single day for 2 minutes just to start off with, and then you're like, I'm an artist, right? You're building that identity as an artist, than just doing these stupid sprints, man, that a lot of people do, that I used to do. I would hit younger Joseph in the face if I saw him right now. I would just kick him, I would stomp on his nuts because he's doing the wrong thing to build a habit. You build these habits and you get that identity change by making sure you are consistent. And I feel as though it starts with your language as well, man. Like, I don't believe in this aspiring artist thing anymore. I believe I am an artist. And that way I'm gonna act in a way that's congruent with that. And the reason why I'm such a huge believer in this is because, especially recently now with drinking, I haven't drunk in like 2 months, right? Drinking is something I used to struggle with a lot. And it's the reason why I couldn't build the habits I wanted to build. It all of a sudden became easier for me when I just said one day, I'm not a drinker. I'm not a drinker. I was sitting beside someone at a bar. He's left the country now. Currently I live in China. I would say, yeah, he's an acquaintance. He's not a close friend, but he was leaving and he wanted to talk to me. And he was just talking about how he's miserable, and I was consoling him. But he was talking about a lot about how he's not doing what he wants to do with his life and stuff like that. And I said to him, like, you've got problems with drink. You drink a lot. You spend a lot of time drinking. You hang around with people that aren't good for you. And I thought about that and I was like, man, I don't want to be a drinker, because if I'm drinking all the time, I'm going to make bad decisions and I'm going to end up like this guy. No offense to him. And I don't want to be like him. It became so much easier when that day happened. I can remember that day when I was talking to that guy and I was like, I don't want to be a drinker anymore. I am not a drinker. And then ever since that day, which was like around 2 months ago when I decided, it's been so easy to quit drinking. It's been so easy because I don't see myself as a drinker. And that might be one of the reasons why you're struggling with like drawing consistently and making progress in art, because you see yourself as this, I say aspiring artist, right? Because some people can see themselves as an aspiring artist and it's still sort of a positive thing. But there's some people that are like, I'm trying to be an artist. I'm trying. And it's like, no, you're not trying. You are an artist. You need to say you are an artist. You need to own that and be confident. I mean, don't be cocky, but just say, yeah, I am an artist. Yeah, I may be at the beginning of my journey, but I am an artist. And that way you're gonna act in a way that's congruent to the way an artist acts, and that's gonna build your habits up, and you will get to that destination. Or I won't say you will get to the destination, because we never arrive. We're always on this journey, right? But you will make progress faster if you adopt this mindset, rather than adopting a mindset of, I'm just trying and I'm trying. Yeah, no. You're not trying, you are. Be that person. Be that person that draws every single day. 2 minutes. Just start with 2 minutes, you know? You don't have someone that has like great dental hygiene and good teeth. It's not because they decided one day to just scrub their teeth for 12 hours. It's because every single day, sometimes twice a day, for 2 minutes, they brush their teeth and they floss a little bit. And that's what keeps their teeth intact. You know, that's what makes them have good dental hygiene. You need to think that way with your art. Of course, you're going to be doing more than 2 minutes a day as you progress, right? Of course, right? But you need something to just ingrain into your mind this identity of being an artist, being a producer, produce art. It's so important, right? And I know I'm getting a bit like crazy right now. You might be watching this and people will be like, who's this crazy black guy that's in China who's screaming, produce. But I just really want to get this into your head. Like, this book is so important. Atomic Habits, I think it's a fantastic book. And I like the way it's referenced a lot. I even use a lot of the things, my girlfriend makes fun of me for this, but he's right. I even started saying environmental design, because one of the changes I'm making using James Clear's advice for habit building, one of the changes I'm making is drinking water for the most part, because I drink way too many fizzy drinks. I do believe the nutrition you put into your body will affect you as a creator, right? So I'm actually using James Clear's advice, and I'm looking around the room. I've got all of these water bottles all around my room, and look, it's been super easy. Like my sort of initial habit with water is 2 liters a day minimum, and cutting out fizzy drinks completely, 2 liters a day minimum. Already, I've drunk like the majority of the water I need to drink today, and it's like 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. Literally, I'm thirsty right now. I might finish off that 2 liters just after I finish doing this video. And it's been so easy because water's just right next to me all the time. All around my room, I have water. And environmental design is just so important. Like having your sketchbook or having your iPad and a clean table, it helps you so much to just pick it up and like start drawing. So definitely read this book. I think it's a great book. But in general, man, like you have to have this identity that you are an artist. I believe in you. I believe in you, man. But anyway, this has been London Lad Lost in Asia, and I really do not know how to end this video.